You've never had a turkey burger like this before. Everyday Chef Steven has taken this one to a whole new level.
This is my turkey burger with a Middle Eastern twist.
The secret is the Middle Eastern spice blend that Steven created himself. Don't worry, we filmed a separate instructional video so you can make this recipe at home. If you're like me, you'll find yourself wanting to make this life-changing turkey burger 8 days a week. Stay tuned to learn more about Steven and his favorite recipe. My name is Eric Kennan. I've spent the last decade traveling the world in search of the tastiest recipes. I've learned that the best food isn't found in fancy restaurants. It's found in the homes of the everyday people we already know and love. Come with me to discover the stories and recipes of everyday chefs. I first met Steven at an open-air farmers market in Silver Lake. This market is a treasure trove for people who enjoy cooking with fresh, local ingredients. Steven was born and raised in New Orleans, where he learned to never shy away from bold flavors. Today, Steven was nice enough to invite me into his home, which happens to be an old church that has been divided up into several apartments. Out on the counter were all the ingredients we'll need to make his favorite recipe. He started by telling me about the tomatoes he'll use for the tangy tomato reduction jam.
I like to use beefsteak tomatoes. They're very fleshy tomatoes, plump tomatoes, because this is going to cook down a lot. And if you use smaller tomatoes like Roman tomatoes, you're going to need a dozen of them to get the same effect and the same quantity you can get with 3 or so beefsteak tomatoes.
Steven goes ahead and adds apple cider vinegar and sugar so this can reduce down and let the tomatoes' flavors really ring out.
Okay, herbs. We're going to do the herb goat cheese. I think what inspired my love of food was my time living in Nicaragua. Food for us was always kind of an event. It's when the family and friends got together, we made a big meal, it was usually drawn out, and it was always just a festive and fun occasion. It wasn't just like a grab and go thing. It wasn't something you had to do for sustenance, it's something you really wanted to do. And it was the best part of the day.
Steven's spice blend includes turmeric, white pepper, ground coriander, nutmeg, and much more.
I like cooking with Middle Eastern spices and flavors a lot, and I definitely incorporated that into the protein.
He goes ahead and adds a little bit of sautéed scallion and garlic, then blending it into the ground turkey before he makes the patties.
So cooking for me gives me a feeling of tranquility. Like I'm having a rough day, or even if I'm not, but I kind of want to take a step away from what I'm doing. It's kind of my therapy time. I get wrapped up in the food and the ingredients. I can't really hear anything else going on around me. It's almost like a mini vacation, and I can take it whenever I want, which I love. It's usually not that expensive. So it's really a great way for me to step away, recollect, and then come back to life.
His masterpiece is finally ready. On a scale of 1 to 10, this turkey burger gets an 11. Whoa, that tomato jam.
It really stands out.
That's crazy. Thank you, Everyday Chef Steven, for teaching us your favorite recipe.